Everyone, SilverCheesecake, watch it. Danganronpa 2! So we're investigating. Well, no, we're done investigating. We're trialing. We're trialing with Nagito's murder. This mother bleeper, dude. All right. What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like
Yeah.
that, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
Yeah.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Well, it could be because one of his arms was not fastened to anything.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Alright, see the burned rope. I'm gonna go with the burned rope this time.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
What?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
For assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct. Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right? No, hold on. Kazuichi was saying something about the free hand, which does he already know? Okay. So maybe I'm pigeonholing my way of thinking. That Nagito committed suicide is correct. Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right? Let's go through whatever I have.
Arms and legs.
No.
That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
No.
tying both arms would be impossible.
No. I feel like it would be this. Let me look. Let me quick look at where is it? It's right here. Right there, just tied to Nagito's right arm with burned off. However, Nagito's right sleeve still looks clean. Which you could have very well. But Kazuichi's saying something about you couldn't do much with the free arm. I mean, you could. Oh well, I guess. I don't know. No, you could still do it. I don't think it's even possible. Let's give it a shot.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Crap. I could probably do it.
Crap.
I can probably do it. Fudge. Alright. What the fudge?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Oh boy, I'm getting stumped again. Huh. Oh gosh, my voice cracked as I went, huh. So, we gotta figure out how he tied himself up. I'm not entirely sure what that would be, if it's not the burned rope. Unless that goes for Fuyuhiko's first statement.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Try it. Oh, crap. Oh, it was right. Okay, good. Alright. So it was that. I was right. I just did it on the wrong thing.
Hold on a sec.
That's fine.
Isn't that premise flawed? What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
I see.
The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
His right sleeve, yeah.
I see.
It was clean.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, the sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if
What?
you want.
Akane, you should not give it away for free.
What?
Make sure they pay you first.
What the fuck?
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
What the fudge?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Wait, why would I give her the money back if I was going to have given it to her in the first place? Doesn't make any sense.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. Using the floor as leverage, right? Oh god. It's okay. There's definitely an answer for this. Ugh. That's... Oh god. Alright. Oh, I don't know what this one would be.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow and slammed his right hand down on it?
Yeah, I'm tempted to agree with
Onto
Chiaki.
what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Oh, his left hand was holding the knife, too. So I think I need to use flashback on this one.
Even if Nagito's right hand was
Oh my
free,
god, they don't give you crap for time.
how could he
Yikes.
stab his right hand with his right hand?
I like the little
If he threw
voice
the
cut.
knife into
His
the
right
air
hand, with his right hand.
and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
So he held it in his left hand
Is he a
and
throwing
threw his
knife
right
expert?
hand down on it? Oh
Maybe
god.
he propped the knife somehow
So I think I'm gonna agree with Shocks.
and slammed his right hand down on it?
I don't like thinking of that. That's just horrible.
Onto
I don't
what?
care if you get stabbed or what, but if you stab your
If he
own
just
hand.
propped the knife,
Ooh, oh god.
he could have used his bound left hand.
His bound left hand. Alright.
If you're tied up, your arms won't
I
bend
love the
that
silencer thing. I can just shoot anything I
easily. We don't know if
want.
his
It's
left hand
amazing.
could even reach his right hand.
Come back, Benjamin. What? Or give me back the whatever it said. Alright. I'm pretty
Even if Nagito's
pretty
right
certain
hand
about
was
this.
free,
Look, they couldn't even fit on the whole truth bolt. They had to
how
remove
could
that
he
one
stab
space.
his right hand with his right hand?
Right hand.
If he threw the
I'm
knife
sorry,
into the
guys.
air, maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Oh, come on! You think he propped the knife too, Hajime? But the problem is, what did he prop it with? I just used it, the bound left hand.
It's wrong?
What? I was so positive about that. It would make sense, right? He holds it in his... Wait, did I pick bound left hand? I think I did, right? If you hold in your bound left hand and then throw your right hand on top of it, that's a wrap. How is that wrong?
We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
I guess that's true. Maybe. Nagito can only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm. How did he do it? Alright, the good thing is, it looks like there's enough white noise so that I'm not going to reach 0 time that easily. So let me think for a moment. See, look. This is why I think he would have held that knife. So... Dang it. Okay, look through it.
How could he stab...
Okay, the survival knife, right? Knife is from the military. It's safe to assume that the wounds... They don't say that it was affixed to the floor, right? It just says it was stabbed through. So, I just feel like it wouldn't... I don't think it would fall. You would have to have a lot of force for that. It would have to fall from a pretty high place. And you'd have to be really... You have to aim it really well. Why would it have been the bound left hand? I don't understand. Okay, now, the Monokuma plushie, too. That's something, I don't even know where that plays into. But that's gotta be something. Okay, life-size Monokuma plushie. Okay, has a huge bloody hole in its stomach, as if it was stabbed. But it kind of looks like it was stabbed with a handle. Now that... Oh, God! Okay, that's what you use to prop it up. I'm stupid. Okay.
And let the knife fall. Could he stab his hand that way?
There we go. Okay. God, I didn't think of that. Because if you stab your hand through it, then your blood's gonna go all over
Maybe he
it.
propped the knife somehow?
Boom.
I agree with that.
But the plushie was all the way over there. I guess you could have thrown it.
Life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time.
Oh my God.
I need you recording.
This mother bleeper.
Reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out!
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear.
That's why I was thinking like it was hanging on the
It'd be
little
hard
girder.
to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand, while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else. I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth! It's
against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Oh.
Monome's sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Aw.
No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
With Nagito especially.
But you said it too.
It's wacko.
It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Oh, so my guess is that maybe he held the weight and like threw the weight over the girder as it was looped around, and that caused the spear to fall. I don't know. Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
Let's.
That's how. We made it this far up till now. Everyone working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then even now.
All right, let's do this.
Alrighty. Woo. Okay, I actually don't know which one of these it's gonna be. Uh-oh.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
That's
When the
very
spear
touching.
stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to
Oh,
move
boy.
his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Again with the
Or
teeth.
maybe he used his front tail?
Oh god.
Idol guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What?
What do you think?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Nagito committed suicide. He must have used the spear to stab himself. Even if his arms and legs are tied up, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The only thing he could have used is...
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
But I don't think it rules it out. Let's try
rules
that.
out his left hand.
Let's try it. Yes! Alright.
that's
That was
wrong.
nice. That was glorious. I wish you could get points for that, though, from working on
Hold
the
on.
first try.
It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Oh, what was his left hand doing? I'm just kidding. Alright, there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand. What was his left hand doing as the blood splattered? It was holding something. It was Nagito's hand. It was gripping.
I see! When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
I think he was grabbing the weight.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
See, that's why that little streak of no blood is on that weight portion.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right. That's a problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
That's true, actually. Back when I was a kid, I had a giant box TV in my room. I'm talking like elementary school. And, you know, the reception was just always so bad. So I would always, like, hit it with my foot, or, like, I'd have a bucket nearby, and I'd just whack it with the bucket. Dude, the thing could withstand anything. Like, you could drive a freaking car into it, and it would work, probably.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Okay, if this is a point and click, I can totally do it. The shaft. The cord.
I see! That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here
Was on his hand.
ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. From there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Sure.
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That sounds good to me.
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
Oh, that means a logic dive.
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up, and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that... That's it. Could it be? The state of the spear, and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. Logic dive time. If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure out where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Alright. Oh boy! Alright. Come on, we were marking him last gameplay. Already obstacles. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Only 3 questions still. But it looks like it has the potential to have 4 questions. Alright. Oh god. Oh, I don't like when it does that. I don't like when it does the things out of nowhere. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I almost jumped too soon. Okay, I'm good though. Okay. Alright. Where was the spear? Just above Nagito. Above, yeah. Definitely above. Hanging on the girder thingy thing. Suck on that. Alright. Let's mark this. The fudge? Oh no, not moving, crap. Not moving. No, not moving. Are you crapping me? Alright. That's fine. Now, does that hurt me? I don't know. I tried checking one time, but I couldn't tell. Oh boy. No! Oh, I'm trying to move back and... I can't jump over him! Alright. Fudge. Alright. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? The girder, definitely. Well, the sprinklers is true, but the ceiling girder was definitely the thing that was involved. So it was hanging on the girder. Is my thing. Oh boy. See, they always got to do it on both sides. No! Oh god. Oh! Okay, so that does damage you. But it doesn't hurt you too bad. Okay. Alright, give me question 3, please. Please. Okay. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The rope on Nagito's ramp. The spear's cord. Connects both the spear and the ceiling girder. I would think so, right? Okay. No! Not that crap. Okay. Alright, we answered all the questions right. We got hurt a couple times, but that's okay. I didn't fall either. Just moving obstacles and crap like that. Alright. Kind of murdered it.
Impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he'd probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito
That'd be awesome, she
slung
says.
the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
So I wonder how he would have kept that suspended up there while he was doing everything else.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
There's definitely more to this than this.
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree.
Yeah, from
When
another
I was
island.
investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Wow.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear
Fudge.
should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
That's why he couldn't have propped it up with his left hand. That makes sense. I'm talking about the knife, by the way.
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth, too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
That's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, I was starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. By the way, I need to save because I just need to. Alright. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? I do too, man. Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Oh boy.
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But... I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
What's she talking about, I wonder? Something related to Nagito's death. It's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? And here I thought we were finally
What
finished.
could he have not messed with? Something related to Nagito's death. Piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. Ah, fudge. The Monokuma file. The time of death? Oh, I don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy, I don't know. He could have messed with that. He did that. Did that. That. Let's go with the Monokuma file.
I see.
Oh, good, it is. Alright, awesome.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
They didn't say the cause of death? Is that what it is? The victim was Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Alright. I'm hoping for 3 words First word is 5 letters, second word is 2 letters, third word is 5 letters. Okay, if it's that, then I'll proceed. If it's not, I'm gonna pause the game and think about it. Nope, it's it. That's it. Cause of death. Oh god. Oh my god! Oh my god, are you crapping me? Oh my god. Okay, D. I needed an E. There it is. Oh my god, this is crazy! Death. Hey. Give me, oh my god, I had the H right there. I had the crapping H. Okay. Holy monkeys, how do you do that? I feel like I kind of murdered it, though. A little bit. Just a little bit.
This particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
And that's why this is the mystery of the case.
The cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide. But it's not just a suicide.
Assisted?
Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
He wanted to do more to us.
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations.
Oh.
And that concerns me.
Dang, that's true.
For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Oh, I thought of something too. That fire happened, and Monokuma told us to wait outside for a little bit longer so that the place could ventilate. And I wonder if that has to do with the gas. If he actually used the gas on himself, maybe that came out of... Maybe there's a sprinkler that emitted the gas instead of water.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now.
Uh-oh. Alligator tears.
That's right.
Oh, maybe not.
All your hopes are united. No despair can shake you.
All your hopes are united. No despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then, this situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Oh, it's gonna suspend the trial. Wow.
No!
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but... Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured out that too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monomi? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stay in the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Monomi and I are the bestest of best friends. Don't say such stupid things. Like, I hate you so much right now. Enough! Why do I always have to be hated that much? Besides, the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy-tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know? We aren't even friends in the first place. And as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live in a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. Alright. Yeah, I guess this is a good time to end it. So... Okay, well, we'll listen to this.
There's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Okie dokie.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
We're gonna have to start with the ending of this episode. Dude, it's getting so real right now. This is awesome. Love it. This is why I love these games. Mwah, mwah. Anyway, we have to end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. As always, peace!